Welcome back everybody to Veve Gems, where you get periodic videos on top quality NFTs on the Veve app, which I call Veve Gems. Today I will show you the top 10 undervalued comics on Veve along with the portfolio tracker and Veve stats for week number 7. And this is not financial advice. For those of you interested in more details and the key assumptions and the methodology used in arriving to these top 10 undervalued comics on Veve, you can always check my video on July 30th, 2022, where you can see all of these details. This table shows the cost in gems per MCP point. So the darker the green shade, the better the value. We can see good value in the rare variant of Groot first appearance, as well as Nick Fury first appearance, the rare variant, and also the rare variant of Fantastic Four number 12 and the rare variant of Avengers number 4. So these are all good values in terms of gems per MCP point. This table shows the supply percentage still available on the market for each of these top 10 comics on the list. So the lower the percentage, the higher the demand for those comics. And for the comics on the list that have a higher percentage of supply still available on the market, this could be due to those comics being recently dropped and not really fully absorbed by the market. This table shows the percentage upside potential for each of the 10 comics on the list. In general, any value above 300% is considered a good comic with a good potential price appreciation. For those interested in the secret rare comics, there's only 3 on the list with a positive potential price appreciation, and these are Nick Fury FA, Fantastic Four number 12, and Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This table shows the current prices of the comics on the top 10 undervalued comics list. So as a general rule, the darker the green shade, the better the value, and of course the better the price. And this is just to give you some perspective of the prices of the top 10 undervalued comics relative to each other on the list. This table shows the total editions minted for these top 10 comics on the list. If we look at the last column, we see the total editions, and looking at the first column, we see the number of editions under the common variant. Then the next column, the number of editions for the uncommon variant, then the rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. The factors on the right side of the table show you how rare is that variant compared to the common variant. So looking at number 1, Marvel Comics number 1, the uncommon is 8 times more rare than the common. In other words, there is 8 commons for each one uncommon, and there's 16 commons for each rare. There's 20 commons for each ultra rare and 80 commons for each secret rare. So this table will give you some perspective of how rare each variant is compared to the common mid-size. This table shows this week's addition to the investor's portfolio. So we have the top 10 comics ranked and the variants of those comics, as well as the prices of these comics today. And at the bottom we have the total amount invested for this week's investor's portfolio. This table shows the addition to the collector portfolio for this week. However, for this week we have no addition because there's no new comic that we haven't already purchased before that made it to the top 10 list for this week. This table shows the price performance for the investor portfolio that was selected last week. And in total, we have lost 14.41 gems, which is a negative 1.8%. As there was no addition to the collector portfolio last week, there is no change in this table. This table shows the cumulative performance for both the investor and the collector portfolios over the last 6 weeks. For the investor's portfolio, we have lost 1,018.86 gems, which is a negative 20.7%. And for the collector's portfolio, we have lost 572.61 gems, which is a negative 33.9%. This table shows Veve's weekly social media stats. For Twitter, we have lost 305 followers over the last week. There is no change on Discord. We have added 46 Facebook members, and we have lost 474 followers on Instagram. This table shows the weekly Veve Immutascan stats on the blockchain. As of today, we have a total of 7,182,505 tokens minted, and that represents an addition of 29,895 new tokens minted compared to last week. For the unique owners, we currently have 647,205 unique owners, and that represents an addition of 555 new unique owners. And when we look at the TMO ratio, which is the tokens minted to the unique owners ratio, we can see that the ratio currently stands at 11.1, which means for every unique owner there is 11.1 NFTs or tokens. So as long as this ratio keeps going up, we can expect prices to keep moving sideways or even to the downside, which means that there's not enough new unique owners to absorb the number of tokens minted every week. Here is a snapshot of my collection on the Veve app. You are welcome to follow me on the app by searching the Avengers logo edition number 100. It is under the Disney Golden Moments brand. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. As you see in my previous videos, I always respond to each and every question. If you got value out of this video, hit the like and subscribe button so that you can keep informed every week when I post updates. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.